Preparation for the 2 days AMAFOND webinar for the German foundry industry, I like to welcome AMAFOND President Riccardo Fenario. We still have to live with the fact that the face-to-face events in Europe are cancelled or postponed. So we are happy that we can create virtual spaces in digital media where we can at least talk to customers and interested parties and friends from distance and maintain communication. The Italian suppliers of the foundry industry are now making such a communication bridge and meeting space available for the German foundry industry. On May 19 and 20th, Italian Mechanical Engineering invites to a webinar for the German foundry industry. Riccardo, how are you doing personally in the second year of the pandemic, and how did the Italian industry, especially those in the heavily affected parts of Lombardy and northern Italy, get through the difficult times since last year?
Yeah, Thomas, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to introduce the webinar and answer to your question. So, well, I am personally doing well as my family. And I have to say that we are still extremely prudent and try to respect all protocols for reducing the risk of COVID-19. Talking about our association, our industrial world here in Italy, I have to say that 2020 was really a difficult year for most of our associated company, especially for those that have been focused on the automotive as end market of their specific business. However, we did see some good sign of recovery in the last quarter of 2020. As an example, the cast iron foundries recovered a lot, and consequently, the associated companies that makes consumable products scored a good result in the last quarter. I have to say that it was most difficult for the companies who makes machineries. For them, the average turnover last year dropped about 25-30%. Then there was another negative factor, which is what? The cost of the raw materials. The cost dramatically increased in the first quarter of 2021, increasing in some cases more than 50%. And this, of course, has a consequence as reduced the margin for our sector. Exactly the opposite of what we need. Hopefully, we will soon go back to normal market condition, but weaker from the financial economical point of view.
So the corona left deep cuts, and were the companies still able to pursue opportunities and further development during the crisis?
Yes. However, the situation, as I said before, it was not easy. And clearly, when this critical moment suddenly comes, companies with lean and flexible production process are capable to suffer less. And of course, the companies that have, a mission towards innovation and have good financial situation in the previous year have been capable to further invest and launch new product and machinery. Now, clearly, the way in which have to communicate with our customer world is quite difficult, but we can utilize systems like what we are using today.
Mm-hmm. We are currently also suffering from the fact that we have no trade fairs and congresses, no place for face-to-face events. The Italian suppliers are therefore preparing a webinar for the German market. What significance do the German-speaking companies have for the mechanical engineering of the AMAFOND companies?
Traditionally, our associated companies highly appreciated by the German market for their products of excellent quality and competitiveness. There was less business in 2020, but in continuity. Clearly, it was more difficult for us searching new business opportunity, new customers, and the fact that we couldn't travel and meet in person as we like with our German friends has further penalized the Italian supplier chain. We are social people, you know. We trust on personal relationship. However, we have also discovered that we have probably traveled too much in the past, also losing time for moving from our country to abroad. For sure, companies who are capable to communicate in German language have been more listened by the Germans, especially when engineers talk together. You know that.
Absolutely.
But many Italian companies have been capable to improve this aspect by also helping each other. It was, let's say, quite common sharing German speakers. And this is another important aspect of AMAFOND, all together for increasing our opportunities. And also, AMAFOND has decided to totally renew its website. We are going to release our new version soon. It's innovative, is used for everything, and of course in German language. This is also means to be innovative, you know. So we will have more opportunities by using this kind of marketing tools.
Fantastic. Riccardo, what can participants of the free webinar expect of the 2 days? Which highlights can you announce, and which casting processes will be mapped there?
Well, from our side, this is a fundamental moment, and we want to show our strength into Germany, our spirit of innovation, our vitality in these difficult years. The fil rouge of the company presentation during the webinar will be innovation, not commercial. We as Italian recognize that our business will dramatically change and be more oriented to what we call a sustainable world in every aspect, both for product and machinery. As you know, eco-friendly usage, but also energy cost saving, a better circular economy are a must for us, but also for our German friends. So by saying that, I want really to personally thank SACE, the Italian Government Society in charge of promoting us abroad, for financing our free webinar. And Foundry-Planet, you, Thomas, for your high appreciated contribution to make our event even more visible to the German market. As we always say, together we can really have a prosperous future and make our foundry business more sustainable. And at the end, we are positive and ready to accept this challenging opportunity.
Riccardo, thank you for your warm words, and thank you for the short interview. We are looking forward to a healthy meeting with the AMAFOND companies and wish the webinar great success, offering an interesting platform for exchange. And I personally hope to see you soon to taste some Italian wine and some Italian food or something like this. Stay healthy and see you soon. Ciao, bye-bye. Thank you.
Ciao, Thomas. Thank you so much. Auf Wiedersehen.
So.